Rick, Superintendent of Fauquier County Public Schools, with another edition of One Hard Question. This question comes from Scott S. And Scott S. asked the following. I read the article in the paper regarding student transfers. The article said no wrongdoing was found and that Fauquier isn't even in the top 50% of schools in the state with transfer complaints. Given those two facts, why are we proposing to tighten transfer rules? If it isn't broken, why are we fixing it? And even more importantly, why are we considering spending money on an attendance investigation for a non-issue? Each year the school system cries poverty, yet we are considering hiring a staff person to monitor a problem that doesn't even currently exist. Even by VHSL's own admission, Fauquier already does an outstanding job handling transfers. Okay, thanks for your question. Couple things. I don't know about the school system crying poverty. Haven't experienced that yet. But we're talking about two different things here. The local newspaper decided to write an article about information it received about transfers relative to athletics and controversies, etc. And we did investigate those, and we didn't find any wrongdoing. And VHSL does have us in the bottom tier of counties with complaints relative to VHSL transfers and so forth. But the lion's share of transfer violations or supposed violations don't have anything to do with athletics. They're K through 12 transfers within the county for a variety of reasons: change of address, change in work, change of family status, things change that way. So VHSL, we don't consider that a problem, so to speak, because we've investigated the incidents that have been reported to us, and we found no wrongdoing according to our policy. But as I mentioned, the majority of the issues we deal with don't have anything to do with athletics, and there's a lot of them. In fact, since starting in May, I've just sort of a steady stream of issues popping up relative to transfers within the county, and red flags raised by the schools about addresses, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we've dealt with those, and we dealt with them, I think, pretty darn well. That's separate from what VHSL is, the VHSL issues. They're two different things. But more importantly, we are not going to spend more money to hire staff to deal with this issue. We're going to use existing staff. We decided to just rearrange job descriptions and take an existing staff person and let them deal with these investigations, which are very time consuming. So we won't be spending more money, but we are going to tighten the policy, and I think that's appropriate. I don't think we have a big problem, big in quotation marks at this point, but we certainly don't want it to turn into a big problem. So we're going to do what we have to do. We listen to the concerns that are shared with us, and we act appropriately and according to policy. So I hope that answers the question. A lot of these questions have come up recently relative to transfers, especially since the article appeared in the newspaper, and we're happy to answer them, and we're going to continue to deal with issues that pop up as they pop up, and there you go. So thanks for your question, and please keep the questions coming. Have a good day.